What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Weston Wednesdays, your favorite shoe reviewer. This week, giving you guys another training shoe review. Nice little rhyme. The Renew Fusion just came out a couple months ago. The retail price, 80 bucks. I got these for less than that, around 60. So in my opinion, that's a steal. Starting with the traction. The traction is very simple. They added a couple rubber outsole pods along the heel, the medial, lateral side, and then the toe box for added traction when you're working out. Now the cool thing about this shoe here, they provided more of a flat, wider surface area. With the training shoe, you want a nice foundation whenever you're working out. So when you're doing squats, deadlifts, any type of working out in the gym, you want a nice good foundation along with this outrigger on the heel. Normally you see outriggers, and this one has a small one on the lateral side towards the toe box, but because on the heel, when you're doing a lot of movements in the gym, you want a little bit more stability on that part as well when you're landing on the ground and stuff, and then impact protection. Now the cushion in this shoe, the Renew, is very, very nice. I had the Renew Lucent, the running shoe. I wear them all the time. One of my favorite shoes to rock, so I was excited when I saw these for a training shoe because I think that they could do a good job with the Renew cushion. So the Renew is from top to bottom, heel to toe, really cool. I think the shoe when it breaks in is going to be really nice. So I'm excited about that. Now moving up to the upper, the toe box, Nike provided a mesh material, really thin, lightweight, breathable mesh that they actually had this Nike Skin, that's what they're calling it, Nike Skin, which is basically just an overlay on certain areas, high wear areas, that you would end up tearing this shoe at the top, because with this mesh material I could see it tearing pretty easily. So this is a nice addition to try to let these shoes last a little bit. You don't want to buy a shoe and then they rip or tear immediately when you're working out. So that's a cool feature. And then it actually adds a couple, a cool looking aesthetic look to it when you're close up. Almost that dull black mixed in there with the cool mesh upper. So moving on up, the cool staple of this shoe in my opinion is this lateral and medial mid-cage lacing system that they provided. It's attached to the very bottom of the cushion and the midsole on both sides. Normally you see mid cages like this and they're attached right at the top of the midsole to the material. This is a little bit further down, which is going to provide a little bit more stability and a nice wrap on the top of the foot. Okay, the durability issues with this, I think these things will last pretty long with the type of material it is. It's like a hard rubber polyurethane. So I can see it lasting pretty long. The laces are really basic. Okay, the lacing system is really basic. The tongue's basic. The shoe, like I said, it's retailing for $80-something. So it's not an expensive training model shoe that you're gonna see a ton of nice features with. But because of the model, basic budget model training shoe, I wanted to scoop them up to kind of give you guys an idea. And like I said, I got them for less than 60 bucks. So in my opinion, I think it's a really good deal. I wanted to check these things out. Now, the back part of the shoe where your heel sits, it's really basic, okay? It's very simple. There's a nice little pad there for your Achilles, but other than that, it's really, really simple. It's easy to get your foot into with the tongue because of how far it stretches forward. And then the overall look, that was very, very nice. I like the shoe a lot. My only concern trying the shoes on, and I haven't worked out in these shoes yet, but when I wear them, I was anticipating the shoe to feel flat, a nice foundation since it is a training shoe, but in the toe box on both shoes, I feel like towards the front of the shoe, it slopes into the medial area of the toe, the big toes. Okay, so it gets this feeling that it's tipping towards the inside of my foot, my instep. I don't know if that's something that it's supposed to feel like. When I was, like I said, I was anticipating the shoe to be more flat, but this feeling here where it's leaning inside, kind of uneasy a little bit, but I want to see how it works out as I try to shoe a little bit more and work out with them. Maybe it'll break in and it'll level out, I don't know yet. So just be wary of that when you guys are getting these shoes, that they do have that type of feeling where it doesn't feel flat, so the foundation isn't strong. But other than that, like the look, I like the look. For the price, I think it's really good. And like I said before, the Renew That Lucent shoe that I have, the running shoe, is one of my favorite shoes. I wear them all the time. So you guys could probably go down a half a size. Now these shoes fit a little bit loose and they are a little roomy. So if you like your shoe or your foot, the fit to be nice and snug, go a half a size down. Or you could get your normal size and wear a couple socks. Either way. I don't normally do this, but when I do, I shoe review. I'm out of here.